Hi, friends, welcome back to Elders Wisdom, your place for life lessons and heartfelt insights as we age with grace. Have you ever met someone whose smile felt warm, but something deep inside whispered, "Something's off"? A kind word that left you uneasy, a look that didn't quite match their tone? Today, we're diving into a profound truth inspired by Carl Jung's concept of the shadow. I'm sharing 10 subtle signs that someone close to you might be hiding hostility, even if they mask it well. These clues could change how you see your relationships and protect your peace. Trust me, you'll want to stay until sign number 10. It's a game changer. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our family. Let's uncover the truth together. 10 subtle signs of hidden hostility. A warning from the shadows of the soul deep. Within every human mind lies a hidden corner, a place even we shy away from facing. Carl Jung, the brilliant psychologist, called it the shadow, that secret part of ourselves where suppressed emotions like hatred, envy, or resentment quietly fester. We try to bury these dark fragments, but they never truly vanish. They creep into our words, our gestures, our glances, leaving faint traces only the sharpest eyes can catch. Have you ever felt a vague unease talking to someone? A friendly smile, but their eyes feel cold? A compliment that somehow weighs heavy on your heart? Your gut is whispering, warning you of a truth they're hiding. That could be a sign of concealed hostility, not loud insults or overt attacks, but tiny, cunning details with the power to wound deeply. Today, I'm taking you on a journey to uncover 10 unmistakable signs of hidden hostility from those closest to you. These clues are like light piercing through fog, revealing the truth behind their masks. Be warned, the final sign might flip how you view every relationship. Brace yourself, the truth cuts like a blade. Sign 1. Silent sabotage. In the shadows, in the dark corners of envy, some choose sabotage over open confrontation. This sabotage is never blatant like a bold move, it hides in small, seemingly harmless details. Tell you about a key opportunity. A family member offers misguided advice that steers you toward failure. A colleague accidentally disrupts your plans with repeated slip-ups. They always have an excuse. "I didn't mean to. It was just trying to help." But these incidents are no coincidence. Silent sabotage is a hallmark of hidden hostility, sparked when someone feels threatened by your progress. Too timid to face you head-on, they undermine you from the shadows. Jung explained that when people can't confront their own failures, they project their discontent onto others, quietly tearing them down to feel better. These acts often strike when you need support most, during a big project, a life-changing moment, leaving you doubting yourself and their goodwill. Pay attention to the pattern. One mishap might be a mistake, but if these accidents keep happening, especially as you near success, start asking questions. Who gains when you stumble? Who shows up with useless help right when things go wrong? The truth will surface if you listen closely. Sign 2. Contempt masked as sarcasm. Hidden hostility rarely comes straight at you. Instead, it hides behind a cloak of humor, the biting, cruel kind. Someone harboring contempt might sling sarcastic quips, sly jabs, or mockery aimed right at your soft spots. Maybe it's your looks, an old failure, or a dream you once shared. They turn it into a joke. When you push back, they dodge. "Don't be so sensitive. It was just a joke." Or, "Geez, can't you take a little fun?" Don't let their excuses fool you. Repeated sarcasm isn't random. It's a cunning weapon, designed to knock you down while they play innocent. Carl Jung taught us that a person's shadow slips out in how they treat others. When someone keeps stinging you with mockery, they're unwittingly bearing their own deep insecurities, a part of themselves they can't face. Trust your gut. If their jokes leave you hurt, it's not humor, it's a peek into a heart steeped in disdain. Pay attention to how often they do it and what they target. Once might be a misstep, but over and over, especially at the same sore spot, that's no coincidence. Don't let self-doubt blur the truth. You deserve respect, and sarcasm isn't friendship. Stay sharp. Sign 3. Crocodile tears empty promises of support. This hiding hostility often mask it with shallow support, like a flimsy disguise meant to dodge suspicion. They offer encouraging words, but their actions tell a different tale. When you need help, they brush it off. "Oh, it's no big deal, you'll be fine." When you succeed, their smile feels forced, their congratulations hollow. They're always missing when it matters most, a promise broken, a call unanswered. This fake support is a subtle danger, making you question yourself. Did I ask too much? Did I misread their kindness? But over time, the truth shines through. Someone who's never there when you need them, who can't share your joy with a full heart, isn't truly with you. Jung called this ego dissociation, a disconnect that leaves them cold behind their pretty words. Watch how they act in tough moments. A real friend shows up, even in small ways. Constant absence, wrapped in sweet talk, betrays a dishonest heart. Once you see them for who they are, you'll stop wasting time on their empty promises. Sign 4. Overblown pity. A ploy to dim your light. One of the sneakiest signs of hidden hostility is excessive pity. They look at you with sorrowful eyes, sigh over your life, and insist you're struggling even when you feel fine. "Oh, your life must be so tough. Hang in there," they say, though you just shared an ordinary story. They amplify your challenges, painting you as a victim in need of rescue. This pity isn't compassion, it's a calculated move to make you feel your life is worse than theirs. By casting you as the underdog, they prop themselves up, as if their success shines brighter against your struggle. It's a slick psychological trick, chipping away at your confidence and tying you to their care. Over time, you might start feeling inferior, weak, and lose faith in yourself. Jung saw this as a shadow projection, an attempt to hide their own sense of inadequacy by dimming your light. Notice how you feel after their pitying words. If you're left deflated instead of uplifted, that's a red flag. True friends lift you up, not drag you down with crocodile tears. Steer clear when you spot this game. Sign 5. Silent competition without words. Some people can't stand it when you shine. Every success of yours, no matter how small, feels like a threat to them. They don't challenge you openly. Instead, they turn every conversation into an invisible contest. You share good news, a new job, a hobby that's taken off, and instead of cheering, they pivot to their own triumphs. "Nice, but I just," or "I saw so, and so do it even better." They ramble about their wins or others, drowning out your moment. These aren't just boasts, they're attempts to snuff out your light. This quiet rivalry stems from a deep insecurity. They can't bear that you might outdo them in something, as it shakes their sense of worth. Jung said, "The shadow makes people see in others the qualities they crave, but can't achieve. Rather than face their own gaps, they try to outshine you in a war no one declared." Notice how they react when you share joy. A true friend lifts you up, not drags you down to their level. If your stories always spark comparisons, ask yourself, why can't they let you glow? Sign 6. Control disguised as care. Some hide their hostility by trying to steer your life, masking it as concern. They tell you what to do, critique every choice, and sow doubt about your abilities. "You shouldn't try that, you're not ready," they say, sounding like they're shielding you. But their real aim isn't to help, it's to keep you dependent, to make you feel small and helpless. This control is sneaky, often wrapped in a caring tone. They convince you they know what's best, that their guidance comes from kindness. But check how you feel after their advice. If you're left doubting yourself, less confident, or tied to their judgment, it's not support, it's manipulation. Jung believed the urge to control others springs from a fear of inner chaos. Those who can't handle their own uncertainty try to dominate others to feel steady. If someone makes you feel you can't trust your own decisions, pause and ask, what do they really want from you? Sign 7. Gossip and criticism. Whispers behind your back. Those nursing grudges rarely confront you head-on. Instead, they spread poison through hushed words in the shadows. They badmouth you to others, twisting truths or spinning outright lies. This tactic is especially vicious because it hits you without a trace. You might notice friends pulling away, colleagues acting distant, and wonder why. Gossip is the weapon of weak hearts, too cowardly to face you. By tarnishing your reputation, they aim to isolate you, to chip away at your place in the world. Jung explained this as a shadow projection, a desperate bid to offload their insecurities and flaws onto you. Those who slander you don't just hurt you. They expose their own emptiness. Stay alert to odd shifts in your relationships. If you feel sidelined for no clear reason, someone might be sowing discord. Don't rush to blame yourself, dig for the source of the change. Sign 8. Know joy in your success. A genuine heart rejoices when you achieve something big. They celebrate your wins, no matter how small, because your joy is theirs too. But those hiding hostility, they're the opposite. They can't mask their discomfort when you shine. You share a triumph, a new job, an award, a personal milestone, and they respond with a chilly, I guess, or quickly change the subject, maybe even tossing out a story of someone who did better. It's a sly way to dim your glow. This lack of joy isn't accidental. It's a flare of envy and insecurity, your success reflecting their own shortcomings. Jung said the shadow makes people ache when others get what they secretly crave. Instead of facing that pain, they try to snuff out your light, even with petty words. Watch their reaction when you share good news. Someone who can't celebrate with you isn't a true friend. Their silence speaks louder than words. Keep your victories close, shared only with those who truly cherish you. Don't waste them on those who can't. Sign 9. Body language. The truth that can't hide. Hidden hostility doesn't just lurk in words, it's etched in the tiniest details of the body. A fleeting glance, a forced smile, gripped too tight, these betray what words conceal. You talk about a win, and they smile, but their eyes are ice. You share a struggle, and they nod, but their body tenses, as if holding something back. Jung stressed that the body and unconscious never lie. No matter how well someone masks their feelings, their instinctive gestures give them away. A voice that shifts when they compliment you, a gaze that dodges when you seek sincerity. These are the shadow's whispers, where buried emotions claw their way out. Sharpen your senses to catch these signals. Don't dismiss your unease. If someone's words and actions don't align, trust what their body reveals. The truth hides in the smallest moments. Sign 10. Backhanded compliments. Finally, one of the sneakiest and most dangerous signs of hidden hostility is the backhanded compliment. They say something that sounds positive, but leaves you feeling small. You look good, I didn't think you could pull that off. Or, great job, for someone in your situation. At first, it seems like praise, but it carries a sharp sting, implying you're less than they expected or your success is just luck. In a crowd, these jabs can trick others into thinking they're cheering you on, so you must stay sharp to respond without falling for the trap or risk the group misreading their intent. Backhanded compliments. Let them stay friendly while planting doubt in your mind. You might wonder if you're too sensitive, but don't buy the confusion. Jung saw these words as shadow projections, envy and resentment sneaking into your psyche undetected. Notice how you feel after their praise. True compliments lift you up, not drag you down. If you leave a conversation feeling unsteady, question their real motives. Their kind words might just be a mask for deep-seated hostility. These 10 signs aren't just clues to spot hidden hostility, they're an invitation to peer into your own soul. Carl Jung taught us that the shadow doesn't just live in others. It's in us all. Seeing hostility around you is a chance to reflect on your own hidden fears, insecurities, or grudges. Walk with awareness. Not every smile is honest. Not every word springs from kindness. But by learning these signs, you'll grow stronger in guarding your spirit. Don't fear facing the truth. Only by seeing the darkness clearly can you step into the light. The journey into the human mind is tough, but rich with meaning. Keep honing your instincts, trust your gut, and hold fast to your own worth. Thank you for joining me here. The truth, sharp and sometimes painful, is always our greatest teacher. That's it for today, my friends. What a journey through the shadows of the human heart. I hope these 10 signs have given you clarity to protect your spirit and cherish the relationships that truly matter. Which sign hit home for you? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If this video spoke to you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Elder's Wisdom so you don't miss our next dose of wisdom. Hit that bell icon to stay in the loop. Thank you for being part of our community. Keep shining, and I'll see you soon.